let me start off by saying education and knowledge is important. So I'm not saying don't get an education of what I'm about to say. And I'm going to read my notes here. Parental rights and privileges and duties. The duties for parents are to protect your kids from harm, physically and mentally, right? And to raise them. Raise the children, teach the children. What you teach your children or allow your children to be taught is a direct result of your personal belief system. Do you really believe it to be evil? So if a school system's evil and you allow your kid to go to a school system that's evil or that's teaching them, indoctrinating them in false concepts or self-destructive ways of living, why would you keep putting your kids there? If the school system, if the school system has become evil, why do you keep sending your kids to these schools, right? There is an alternative. It's called homeschool. It's called taking responsibility for your kids and their education. And I know what the argument is. I have to go to work. I have to pay my bills. And you know what? What if we change the thought to you have to reduce your bills. You don't have to work for somebody else all the time. All right? So there's a lot of things within our culture, within our way of life that you're an obedient servant and you do as you're told, and we've been taught and groomed and brought up that way as children, right? It's time to break that cycle. See, if the school system has become evil, why do you continually send your kids to that school, or any school for that matter? Schools are government. Government is not always good, okay? In a system hijacked by an evil culture, why would you allow your kids to continually be indoctrinated by this evil? Rainbow flags on the walls. I mean, that would be the same as putting a swastika on the wall and sending your kids to school. You may not agree with that, but that's what's going on. The LGBTQ2 plus community, okay? They have a right to do whatever they want. But now when there's that flag hanging on the wall, you know why? It's the why is it there? It's a conditioning that's normal. It's a normalization. It's an indoctrination. And if your belief system is against that, why are your kids still in that classroom? Do you even know what's in that classroom? You have a First Amendment, right? The kids can go in with body-worn cameras hidden on their body, on their person, and you as a parent can go see what's in. You can't go in the physical classroom without signing in, right? But the kids, they have the First Amendment. Their First Amendment rights don't stop, okay? They all have cell phones. As parents, you need to see what's on the walls in that classroom. You need to see what those teachers are teaching. An open audio, an open video. There's no privacy in a school. It's a public school. You know, the teacher doesn't get to keep what they teach secret. We need to infiltrate the schools, find out what they're really teaching them, do it in a lawful manner, okay? Utah is a one-party state, right? So if you're recording something, as long as the person in the recording knows that they're being recorded, not the person being recorded necessarily, but the person who's doing the recording, if the kid knows that camera is there, you have every right to do that. First Amendment, guys, we need to use it. Why do you continue to participate in something you do not agree with? Right? Now, just a short list. Do you have money? You got to worry about your money, your job, your career. Are you lazy? You just don't want to do it? Maybe you're scared and you don't want to do it. Or you don't think you have the skills. Have you bought into that lie? You as a parent, let's see, okay? No amount of money or success on your part replaces bringing up your children in a mentally and physically healthy environment. Money, we don't live to go work. We don't live to earn money. We live to enjoy our lives. Life, liberty, property, right? Pursuit of happiness. Not job, go work, earn money. Our priorities, I guess, is what I'm asking. What's your priorities? Due to corruption in government, as a parent, your responsibility is in the physical and mental well-being of your children. They are the future of this nation. Whether it fails or thrives will at some point be on them. Okay? We have to hand them the torch. It's your turn. Share with them the knowledge of what's right and what is wrong. Remove them from the places that harm them mentally and give them a fighting chance at a life of liberty. Okay? These are my notes. Don't feed the school system your children. It's eating them alive. It's bringing down their mental health. And the lies that are within that organization is just appalling. It is insane. So I'm watching a video from We Are the People, Utah. Today's the 28th of October, 2024. And I guess they're academics, and they're talking about how do we fight back in the school system. Sun Tzu says to win is to not fight. You don't fight the school system. You just unplug from it. We're not participating. Nullification of a school system that's corrupted is how you fight it. You just don't. You back off and let them have their way. Let them eat themselves and destroy themselves. Don't participate. Non-participation is a way. It's a way of fighting back and not fighting. Do you care what's on the wall in the school system? Not if your kid's not there. You do have to make your kids aware of these issues. It's hard to miss it, right? I'm watching YouTube and I got two dudes with hairier faces than me kissing each other. I find that nauseating. Can I tell them, no, you can't do that? I can't. YouTube's a private platform. And yet here I am being a hypocrite, right? If I don't agree with what's going on, why do I keep participating? I'm looking for an alternative. It's a way of thinking. It's a mindset. Do you participate in the evil that's before you? Now, I don't let my kids watch YouTube. And we only watch YouTube during the day on select things that I can watch, right? And you can use those things as an example, as a teaching moment. You got Adam and Steve sucking face, and you can be, as a parent, being, okay, the world thinks this is okay. This goes against all of our values. This is wrong, right? But there's other people that really think that's okay. You cannot tell somebody what they can and can't do. And because of that, you have the choice to participate or not. So leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Oh, YouTube will love it, right? And now here we are with that freedom of speech thing, where you have to thread the needle of what you can say and what you can't say so that YouTube doesn't kick you off the platform, right? There's a war for your mind. There is the war to keep your Constitution. The Constitution is a list of restrictions on the government. Remove that, you remove the restrictions. You remove the restrictions and your Constitution, and the government can do whatever they want. You keep the rights that you fight for. But, once again, with Sun Tzu, to win is to not fight. This is Americana Press, out.